Hey guys, so I'm going to show you how to make the shape friendship bracelet, and I'm going to give a shout out to Creativity Trick 101. So, yeah, shout out. Hey, what's up? And this is what it looks like. So, you will need 6 strings. You're going to want to cut them 80 inches, and I say like 80 to 90 inches depending on how thick your wrist is. So, yeah. And you're going to fold it in half, tie a loop at the top, like I did, except I cut my loop. I hate loops so much. I don't know why, I just do. So yeah, and you're going to split them up into 2 groups. And you can set them up in any order. Oh, by the way, you'll need 6 strings in any color. 6 colors, so yeah. I have red, orange, yellow, pink, purple, and white. One color will not be seen, so like that is white for me. So if you don't want, like, you could use a color that you don't like brown or mustard. Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna leave that group aside for right now, and you're gonna take this string, your first string, so that's red for me. I'm just going to say the colors I have, so it's easier, but I'll say like any color you have, So, and you're going to take this group, and that color, and do a forward, backward knot in all those strings in a group, so like this. If you don't understand what I'm saying, forward, 1, backward, 2. Okay, so, and you're going to leave that aside right here. Then you're going to take your next strings, which is orange for me, and you're going to want to, use the same order. So, my big diamond is red, next one, orange, then yellow. So, yeah, and then the other colors will only be seen on the outside, like my pink and my purple. My yellow, my white won't be seen at all. So now I'm going to do a backward knot on that group, except the red, with my orange. Okay, so you're going to leave that aside with the red. Now you're going to take your next string, so that's yellow for me, and you're going to do it on these 3 strings, backward knot, and make sure they're all in the group. So, 1, 2. Okay, so now you're going to take your next strand, so for which me is purple, and so you want to make sure the order is the same. So my order is red, orange, yellow, purple, pink. So I'm going to do a backward knot, these 2 as a group. So 1, 2. And now you're going to take the pink strand, or whatever color you have, do a backward knot onto the last strand. And make sure you know that order. Okay. Oh, by the way, this is part 1 of this, because it's a little long. Okay. So now you're going to do the same thing on this side, except you're going to do opposite. So we did backwards knots over here. We're going to do forwards knots over here. Okay. So with this string, you're going to want to do a backward, forward. So backward, forward on the whole group. Okay. Oh, by the way, when you do a set, at the end, you'll just go right to the, red or whatever color you have, and do a backward, forward. I'm just showing you this so you know. But I'll show it at the end, too. So, take your orange and do a forward knot. Sorry. Or whatever color you have. Just make sure it's the same order as the other side. And you don't, not on the red. Don't. Okay? So now you're going to take your next strand, and do forwards onto the group of 3, not the orange and the red. Okay, now you're going to take your purple or whatever color you have and do a forward knot to the other 2 knot, the orange, red, and yellow. Okay. So now you're going to take your last string, so pink, do a forward knot onto the white. Or whatever color you have, brown, mustard, black, blue, anything. Okay, so now you just leave all these strands aside except your red. So, and separate these strings. Okay, and now you're going to tie a forward knot together with the 2 reds or whatever color you have. And you want to pull tight so you don't have a gap. Okay, so now that you've done that, just put that strand aside with all the others. And now you're going to do forward knots, like separately on each string. So, except the white. So you're going to do, and not in a group, single. So you're going to do forward knots across these 4. So like the candy stripe. Okay, so now you're not gonna put those strands aside. You are going to do a forward, backward onto the white strand, or whatever color you have, brown, mustard, the color you don't like, yeah. Okay, so now you're gonna put these 2 strands aside, and just kind of put these over here. And now you're gonna do backwards knots over, so like the same thing except it's backwards knots, and then on the string you're going to do a backward forward with your red or whatever color you have. So backwards knots across these, single. And not by single, like 1 backward knot, like not like half of a backward knot, like single strings. Okay, so now you're going to do a backward forward knot onto this string. So backward, forward. Okay, so this will be the last thing I show you in this part. And you're going to do, yeah, this will be a 2-part video, I think. Well, I don't know if this will be the last thing I show you. Depends on which time we're at. So just leave the red and the white aside there, whatever colors you have. Just put them aside because you won't be knotting on them right now. And you're going to do forward knots with this string across these up to the purple. So you're going to knot on the purple, not on the pink, or whatever color you have. Okay, so now you're going to do a forward backward on the pink. So forward, 1, backward, 2. Okay, so now that you've done that, oops, sorry about that, there, okay. So just take these strands, these 4, and put them aside. Now you're going to go to the other side, the left, and do backwards knots across these 2. And then you're going to do a backward forward on that. Okay, so backward forward on the pink. And then I'll show you the last part to this 2-part video. Oops, sorry about that. My other orange is stuck. That knot. Alright, got it. Okay. And by the way, if you have like loose knots here, like I do, I have loose knots there, it doesn't really matter because it'll tighten up. Alright, so I have to go quick on this because I don't want my video to be over 15 minutes. I can go over 15 minutes also, yeah. Alright, so the last thing you will do in this part is forwards knot with these 2 yellows, and then forwards backwards on this purple. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, so now you're going to do a backward forward on this string, and that is part 1, and I will show you how to end this bracelet in part 2, so check out part 2. Bye.